Now I am so excited today. This is a fabulous project we're about to do. Now my name is Lynn, but I'm better known as Nana Lynn by all the children on my classes. I'm a professional artist and a qualified teacher, and I've been teaching for many years. I'd like to make my content in my drawing classes as accessible as possible for all learners. And I would appreciate any feedback on how I can do that in the future. And if you would like auto-generated subtitles on this video, please go to the 3 dots in the corner and select captions. Okay. Anyway, let's get started on this fun drawing, shall we? See you in the studio. Bye for now. Welcome back, children. Here is the start of a brand new project. A whole little series about a dragon and his family. Now we're going to start off by drawing the little baby dragon. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is about the middle of the page is to draw a semicircle, just half a circle like this. I'm going to press quite hard with my pencil. Oh, I forgot to say, have you got your paper ready? Your nice white clean paper and a pencil and a rubber. Have you got those ready? Because you'll need them. Okay, so let's get started again. Here's that half circle, that semicircle. And we're going to do a little coming out bit here, another round bit coming right down to where his chin will be. And the other side, a little bit coming out, coming down to his chin and joining it up. And that's the face. That's not too difficult, is it? I'm sure you can manage that. Okay, should we give our dragon a little name, do you think? How about Baby D for dragon? Baby D, I like that. Okay, so let's give him a little line just here for his nose area. Okay, that'll do for the face for the moment. I think what we need to do is concentrate on the body. So we're going to do basically a big circle. He's going to have quite a big tummy because he's only a baby. There we go. Well, it's not really a circle. It's actually an oval shape, isn't it? Joining to his head. Inside of that, I want to do another one coming all the way down like that, a little curve, and another one coming all the way down like that, a little curve. Okay, are you keeping up okay? Remember, I do a bit, you do a bit, I do a bit, you do a bit. You can pause the video anytime you want and catch up. So, let's see, what shall we do next? Well, maybe we ought to give him some legs. I'm going to do really easy legs. So let's do one at the side. Let's do a straight line coming out here at the side, like that. I think you can manage that, can't you? And we'll do a little line that comes down at an angle. And we'll do a little curve here. And from there, we're going to do his foot. So a little curve up, little curve for the ankle or the heel, and a little line joining that up. Let's give him some toes. Let's do a little line there and a little line there. So he's got some toes. Okay, let's do the same thing on the other side. A straight line, an angled line, and a little curved line there. Then we're going to come and bring up his foot, a little curve there, the heel, and a line to join the foot together. And we're going to put a little line there and a little line there for his toes. Oh, he's coming on quite nicely, our little dragon, isn't he? How are you doing, children? Are you keeping up with me all right? And now I think what we need to do is a little bit on his arms. I'm going to make the arms very simple as well. How about in this part of the body, just a couple of little curved lines like that. A little line joining up there where the hand is going to come in. And 3 little fingers. How's that? I think we can do the same on the other side, don't you? So let's do another line and another line like that. And a little curved line and 3 fingers. How's that? I think he's got some cute little arms. Now, I think we need to give him a few more details. So let's start up here. How about giving him some ears? So we're going to do a curved line like that, and another curved line just inside. And from this little join bit here, we're going to go little curve, and a third little curve, joining up those all the way up to that top line. How's that? I think that's coming on quite nicely. Let's do another one this side. Now it's quite tricky doing it the same both sides, so don't worry if you can't. I always have trouble with that myself, so don't worry. There we go. And down here we're going to do little line, little curve, and join it up. There we go. That's his ears. How fun are they? I think we ought to make his wings look very similar, but bigger. So let's do them down here. A big curve, just like his ear, only bigger. And another line like that. And then we're going to do little curve, and join it up. Just the same as we did with his ears. Let's do it on the other side. There we go. And another curve. And a little curve, and join it up. Now mine's a bit smaller that side than that side, but it doesn't matter, does it? We don't mind. Okay, now what do we do next? Shall we give him some eyes? Let's make his eyes cute. I'm going to do a little line there and a half oval. There we go. And a little line here and a half oval. How's that? Are you keeping up with me okay, children? Inside that, we want to do another half oval and another half oval. And I think we'll do a little circle at the top here and a little circle at the top there. He's looking upwards, isn't he? Now, what about his head? Do we give him a horn? I think we could give him a horn. Let's give him a rounded horn like that. That's fun, isn't it? I think we ought to give him another little horn in here. So I think we do another one in here and a little curve there. And another little horn there and a little curve there. I don't know if they're horns, but they look a bit like horns, don't they? How about doing his nose now? I think we do a little kind of a teardrop shape. Can you do that? It's a little bit tricky. So it's a little curve up and a little curve down and joining it together. Can you do that? That's a bit tricky. If you can't do that, just do a little circle or an oval. That would be fine. Now, his mouth. I think I'm going to do a little tiny cute mouth. So a little tiny curve like that. And another curve down here. Woohoo! He looks like he's got his mouth open, doesn't he? How about we draw a tongue inside? So two little curves like that. So he's got his tongue inside. And I think we'll do a little curve here and a little curve there. So doesn't he look cute? Now, what else can we do for our dragon? I think we need to give him some shapes here. So just do these little curved lines inside here on his tummy. So he's got a dragon type of tummy. Now, there's one thing left to do, isn't there? We need to give him a tail. So I'm going to start here and do a big curl like that. Can you do that, children? I think you can manage that. And another curve here, all the way around, coming almost to a point, but we're going to do a little line there and a little shape like that. And now I think we need to give him some little kind of scales or horn. No, I don't know what you call these on the dragon's tail. Little horns, little shapes, little scales. I don't know. Do lots and lots of these all the way down. There we go. I think he's looking really fun. He's so cute. How about doing some little circles inside his wings so we can give him these lovely little patterns on his wings. Okay, so I know what we can do. We can do another line inside here and a line outside on here. That might make them a bit more even sized. There we go. That works quite nice. Well, I'm very happy with my dragon. Hi, dragon. Hi, baby D. How are you feeling? Are you happy? Ah, I bet you are. Now, we need to colour him in, don't we? So we're going to use our crayons, our pencil crayons. Here we go. We're going to use our pencil crayons like this again. And we're going to have some fun colour him in. But I'm going to do it now on the fast speed. So remember, you can stop and start and copy me. Hello, baby D. How are you? Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. What are you doing today? Oh, I see. You're just sitting there thinking about what you're going to do for the rest of the day. Oh, I hope you find somebody to play with. So you're just waiting there and seeing who turns up? Oh, well, I suppose that's one way of finding a friend to play with. But why don't you just go and look for your friends? They must be around somewhere. There you go. He is all coloured in. Have you used the similar colours? You can use any colours you want, of course. But I've coloured him in. So what we want to do now is go over all the pencil work with black felt tip pen to make him look so much bolder and dynamic. So this is also really good practice for controlling your hand and controlling all your paintings and drawings, and it helps you improve your handwriting. Can you see how going over all the lines you've done with your pencil starts to make him come to life, doesn't it? It makes him look really bold and strong. There we go. Let's do this line in here. You've got to do this very carefully, okay? But with practice you get better and better at this. It really is good to help you control all your drawings much better and your writing. So it's worth practicing. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this on fast speed again. And you can catch up with me at the end. Oh, baby D, you do make me smile. You just feel like being lazy today and waiting for them to come to you. Well, okay, if that's what you want. So there you go. Our little dragon, baby D, is all outlined in black felt tip pen. So I'm looking forward to seeing your drawings, of course. Now, he is finished, but he does need a background. Now what I'm doing here is a tree. Now it's not difficult to do. What you've got to do is a line like this and another line joining up to the tip of it. A line, another line joining up to the tip. A line, another line joining up to the tip. Can you see? And how that's how you continue to build up your tree. So lots of little lines, another one joining up to the tip. A line, another one joining up to the tip. And can you see how we're building up this wonderful tree? It's a kind of a spiky tree because it's in Dragonland. Now we're going to do a line joining up and a line joining up. See? So you got another one, line and another line joining up to the tip. A line and another one joining up to the tip. And you can put those lines anywhere you want. You just have to do the big tree trunk to start off with and then do all these little lines and joining up ones in between and making this tree, building it up slowly, really slowly. Take your time over this. And then you see I'm colouring it in really, really quickly with a brown pencil crayon. And you can take much more time over this. This is just a demonstration so you can see what you've got to do on your picture with baby D. Easy, isn't it? Just practice this. Do this on your separate paper if you want to first to get the way of doing this tree before you draw it on with your picture of baby D. This is why I'm showing it you separately so you can practice this tree. Okay, and you can go over and over this video and watch it over and over again until you get good at it. And now can you see I'm shading it in on one part of the tree to make it look as though it's in a bit of shadow one side. So it helps make the tree look a bit more solid, a bit more 3D. And now I'm going on top with felt tip pen. Now normally we just outline our things like this, don't we? All our drawings, we've been outlining them like this. But this tree I'm going to do a bit different. Keep watching, keep on outlining, the whole of the tree, just as I'm going to be doing here, when you've drawn it on your picture with baby D, of course. Do all your outlining. And it's good practice, this, isn't it? Good practice to be able to control your drawings and your writing. It helps you practice that by doing this as well. But this time, what you're going to see is something slightly different. Look, I'm going to scribble into the tree now with the felt tip pen. Look, scribble, 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 scribble. On one side where the shadow might be. And just make it look all a bit more interesting by just scribbling into the tree. Isn't that fun? Just makes a much more interesting tree. Do you think that looks good? I do. Anyway, if you want to practice this first, or go straight onto your picture with your baby D if you want to. But it's a good idea to practice how to do these trees first, don't you think? Anyway, here you go. Here's baby D. There, just like magic. And look, I'm colouring in the tree on baby D's picture really, really fast. And I'm colouring in all the grass underneath baby D as well. I'm just scribbling into it, up and down, just with some different green pencil crayons. Now, I'm also putting a little bit of shade onto baby D. Can you see? He's got a little bit of shade on one side of him, just like the tree has. And all I've done is press a little bit harder with the pencil crayons to make him look a little bit more three-dimensional. And there he is. Isn't he looking good? Now he's got all his background in, plus the sunshine and a few little birds, upside down W's or M's. Oh my goodness, who's that appearing behind the grass mound? Who on earth is it? Can you see? Oh, I know who that is. That's the lost twins from Robotland. They've appeared in Dragonland. How did they get there? Baby D, you better help them. Take them to your parents. You know your parents always help everybody they can. I'm sure they'll help them too. Hello? Robot babies, robot twins, is that you? Don't be afraid. Baby dragon won't hurt you. Oh, you heard dragons were mean. Well, let me tell you a little something here. Not all of them are. Just the same as not all robots are mean. Honestly, trust me. There you go. Baby dragon agrees that he's kind and he's agreed to take you home to see his parents. And they're going to help you find your way home, I promise. Baby D says, don't you worry. He knows that they'll help you find your way home. You're safe with him, he says. Anyway, guys, I have to go. It's my nighttime, my bedtime here on Earth. I hope all goes well. And I'll tell you what, I'll draw another picture tomorrow, so I'll see what happens then, won't I? So night-night from me, night-night from Nana Lynn. Bye-bye, guys. So I hope you enjoyed your class with me today. And you are looking forward to the next class, because I know I am. Now I'd like to ask you a big favour. Would you ask your adult to like my channel and share my channel so other children can enjoy it too? And would you ask them to subscribe? I would be very, very grateful for the support. Anyway, thank you again for joining my class, and I hope to see you soon. So bye-bye for now. Bye-bye from Nana Lynn. Bye-bye.